Ghost animals in Red Dead Online, new Halloween update leaks, and more. Hazard Gang, the leaks just keep on coming, and in today's video we have a lot on the chopping block here to discuss. We'll be getting into everything you need to know about these new ghost animals that are already in Red Dead Online, which are set to release at a later date, and we will also be analyzing all of the additional Halloween update intel like cosmetics, rewards, and other news that has come up since our last Halloween leaks video last week. So if you enjoyed this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on it, and if you want to stay up to date with everything Red Dead Redemption 2, Red Dead Online, and Rockstar Games as a whole, consider hitting that subscribe button with your notifications turned on. First, we need to talk about the ghost animals. Credit to everyone who shared all of this information over the past couple days as we showcase all things that players can look forward to. You can find everyone's links and credit down in the description below so you can go check out everything for yourself. Now this weekend, Red Dead Guides and VideoTech shared some interesting findings in regards to animal model variations that were a little bit out of the ordinary. In fact, they were completely ghosted. The first is a ghost version of the buck in Red Dead Online, to which Red Dead Guides asked, "Ghost buck? Anybody know what this is used for or if it's new?" And in response, VideoTech shared additional information that there were a total of 4 playable animals found in the game files. Remember the peyote plant and playable animals leak from last week? This seems to be an extension of all of those original findings. VideoTech had to say the following: "There seem to be 3 ghost animals in the files, including a rabbit and a rat, and I wonder what these could be used for. I finally obtained most of the names for the Naturalist update and will be sure to share some updates soon." Now last week, when mentioning the peyote plant update and how that will allow you as a player in Red Dead Online to control animals, Rockstar Games insider and enthusiast TezFun2 shared with us the number of animals we could control and what they would cost us if we wanted to obtain these pamphlets. Now he said the following: "It's a bit different. There are 4 pamphlets for animal control. One is what I believe to be free, or the one we start with, and the rest cost gold bars. About 30 gold bars in total, and prices can change of course." What he didn't mention was exactly what these 4 animals were, and at the time, no one knew that they were going to be ghost versions of those animals. It's now apparent that the 4 playable animals coming in this update will be the boar, the buck, the possum, and the rabbit, and all of these are the ghost versions you see on screen, and they were found using the Jedi Josh trainer. Now, like we mentioned in the previous videos, these stem from the Vitalism studies pamphlets we hear Harriet discuss in currently unreleased dialogue, which I'll play again for those who may have missed it before. This audio file is coming from MuzTuber, who originally shared it back at the end of July, and now we can see why it's so important to all of this intel in today's video.
The majority of people go through life believing they see everything, when in fact, they see almost nothing, confined by the limits of their own consciousness. Just imagine if you could scurry as a possum, hop as a rabbit. Well, I've discovered an herb, scarlet and amethyst flowers, Harrietum officinalis. Who's what I've named it. If you can make contact with a vestige of the animal while ingesting the herb and truly opening your mind to its vital forces, you will be transported in ways you can't even begin to fathom. Trust me, this will open your eyes. Be free. I wouldn't share this information with anyone but you.
If you're a little confused on the Vitalism studies pamphlets, no worries. Here's a little bit of extra information coming from TezFun2. Harrietum officinalis, like we heard in the audio, is the name of the plant that I believe you have to find and collect flowers from, which is necessary for the Vitalism studies pamphlets that transforms you into one of these few animals. Each animal requires a Vitalism studies pamphlet, which costs gold, that you have to study to pinpoint one or several locations in which the essence of the animal is strong. Then you consume samples of Harrietum officinalis at said location to transform into the specific animal. So that's everything you need to know in regards to playing as animals. We have the Vitalism studies pamphlets, the 4 ghost versions of these animals, the buck, the boar, the possum, and the rabbit, and of course, the actual flower you need to consume, the one that Harriet named after herself, Harrietum officinalis. And if you missed the original video on these leaks, you can find it linked in the description below, because obviously this video only discusses the second half of all the new findings. Needless to say, if there's any more intel that surfaces, I'll be sure to share it here on the channel to keep you all in the loop with the leaks. But what about a release date for these Vitalism studies pamphlets? Well, it could be with the rest of the Halloween content, and speaking of the Halloween content update for Red Dead Online, we have more intel on this topic as well. Halloween this year is shaping up to be pretty sweet, Hazard Gang. So far, we've had a new Fear of Us game mode leaked, unreleased Red Dead Online scores and soundtracks that sound very similar to the Undead Overrun music from Red Dead Redemption's Undead Nightmare, and we've gotten an inside look at what the unmasked Night Stalkers looked like from the Fear of the Dark mode last year. We've had a confirmation in the game files that the Night Stalkers will be returning this year, and new Halloween celebrations coming to online. And the list actually just keeps going on and on. I know it's hard to keep track of everything here in chronological order, so all I will say is that you should definitely consider checking out my Twitter because I'm constantly retweeting and sharing more of these discoveries, and you'll see it there firsthand before we make a video on it. Typically, I'm waiting to compile enough breaking news into one video, or sometimes like this video, info is kind of all over the place and just one big mosh pit. So seeing a timeline of events on Twitter of when these leaks were discovered and shared is probably helpful for you if you're interested. My @ on Twitter is HazardousHDTV. So let's talk more about this Halloween update content. There are a lot more cosmetics than I initially expected to be revealed beforehand. There's actually a total of 8 new Halloween masks that were revealed by NBR Lakiro, and he was able to obtain them in story mode using an outfit changer mod. Now, just because they are wearable in story mode doesn't necessarily mean that they're story mode content. I just want that to be clear. It's all related to the past and present Halloween update leaks for online, and all this intel that we've reported on over the past few weeks now. So let's check out all of these masks. We also have a better look at the horse masks that we could spot in the original Halloween Pass leaked promotional images. There were 3 original horse mask variants, yes, but now they're stylized for the Halloween season, and honestly, the Day of the Dead version is my favorite. Let me know your favorites in the comments below. With that said, that's where we're going to wrap up the video here today. We discussed the new animals leaks for Red Dead Online in a new update like the ghost animals, and it all ties in perfectly with the Vitalism studies pamphlets, which is how you play as these ghost animals, and the leak that players could control them. And we also have more of an inside look at other new content that is coming in the Halloween update, like the new horse masks and also the new player masks for Red Dead Online. Now, besides just the unreleased legendary animals, we've also made a video on which, thank you for the support on that, by the way. We released that last week, and there's just so much fun stuff to look forward to in this game, and I hope you're all super excited for what's to come. So hopefully you all enjoyed the video, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button to stay up to date with Red Dead Online, Red Dead Redemption 2, and even Rockstar games as a whole. We'll be sure to keep you guys up to date with updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here over on the channel daily, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you guys also want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube. I practically live on all 3 of those websites, and you can feel free to strike up a conversation and even ask me a question. Whatever it may be though, you can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links, including my Discord, can be found in the description down below. That said, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.